Welcome back, Hermes lovers. So happy to see you back on my channel. If you don't know who I am, my name is Tanya and I love everything Hermes, and usually we talk all things Hermes on my channel. Today we're talking about Hermes leathers basic guide. We are going to start with basic leathers that are most common for Hermes, so when you actually go to an Hermes store and your sales associate asks you about leather, you will know what to say. We are not going to go into rare Hermes leathers such as box, Barenia, these kind of leathers, and we're actually also not going to go into any exotics. We're going to be talking about the most common leathers that Hermes usually uses for bags. We will start with the sturdiest leather, which is the Epsom leather. Epsom leather is very durable. It's very stiff. It has like a short grain. It's a very stiff leather. I want to say it's scratch resistant. You can scratch it if you really try, but like everyday life is totally okay with this bag. For all of you mommies out there, if you have kids and you want a bag that is going to be a workhorse, I definitely recommend going with Epsom leather. They make usually Kelly Sellier style with stitching on the outside, and they also make Birkins in that leather as well in two different styles. We will get to that in a little bit, but it's one of my most favorite leathers, especially for Kellys, because I do like Kelly Sellier style. I don't love the Kellys with the stitching on the inside, so this is my to-go leather for Kellys. Now let's talk about the Birkin bag. The most common leather that a Birkin comes in is called Togo leather. It is also very durable, very soft, kind of medium grain to large grain leather, long grain. I don't know how to say that, but you get the idea. It is very durable. It is also the least expensive Birkin that Hermes makes in Togo leather. It is the classic slouchy fit. Togo leather comes usually in retourné. Pardon my French, or return. Again, pardon my French. If you're French, please correct me because I actually don't know how to pronounce it. But basically the stitching is on the inside of this bag, and this is what we know as the classic Hermes bag. It comes in Togo leather. This specific bag is called Birkin Officier. It was a limited edition a few years ago. I was lucky enough to be offered it as my first bag. Absolutely love it. It has two stripes here, and the two stripes are in Swift leather. Swift leather is amazing for Oran sandals, but I actually tend to stay away from Swift leather in Hermes handbags because Swift leather definitely scratches a lot more than Epsom or Togo leather. If you are offered a bag in Swift leather, be very careful, especially how big is the bag, because the bigger the bag, it tends to scratch more. Like if you're offered, like let's say Kelly Pochette in Swift, then I guess it's okay because, well, first of all, it looks beautiful and it's one of the only leathers that it comes in. Like Kelly Pochette also comes in Epsom, but it's not my favorite combination, to be honest with you. So I think that Swift is okay when you know what you're getting yourself into, and also if you know that you're going to be very delicate with the bag, you're going to baby the bag, then Swift is okay. Hermes does offer Birkin Retourné style and Birkin Sellier, although it's rumored to be discontinued, but with Hermes I guess we'll just never know. We'll have to see. So this is Birkin Sellier with stitching on the outside, and Birkin Sellier usually comes in Epsom leather. However, unlike Kelly's, Birkins can come in Epsom leather in both Sellier and Retourné styles. So it's up to you, whichever look you like. You can get Togo or Epsom in the Birkin style. Then this beautiful picotin is actually in Clemence leather. Clemence leather is also very soft and slouchy. I personally think it's very similar to Togo leather. If you touch the leathers, they actually feel very similar. I do think that the grain is slightly bigger on the picotin, which is the Clemence leather, but I think it's very close call. When I choose my bags, practicality matters to me the most. I don't like to baby my bags. I usually like to wear my bags. You can see that I put my bags on display so I can see what I have to coordinate the outfit. I don't keep my bags in boxes, and I also don't put them in a safe. I like to look at my bags, so I wear them a lot, and that's why practicality matters to me. Now, while I'm not against other leathers such as box leather and chevre leather, again, excuse my French, or Swift or Barenia, I'm not against those leathers, but those leathers are a little bit more delicate, so you need to know what you're getting yourself into. For example, if you know that you will be treasuring this bag and this is a very special occasion bag, then of course by all means. But if you want your bags to be workhorses, if you don't want to worry about a drop of water, you know, things like rain, nature causing damage to your bags, I definitely do recommend going with a sturdier leather. Now, exotics is a whole other world, and Hermes offers so many different leathers in exotics, and also so many different leathers that are non-exotics that we did not cover. Hermes is very well known for their leather, right? But exotics is just not an animal that I want to get into yet. Never say never, but for now I am staying away from exotics for ethical reasons. Maybe if that will ever change, maybe I will buy, against all of my advice, against all the risks, maybe I will buy pre-loved, just because, again, of ethical reasons. I know exotics on resale market, they go for crazy markups, but I think that I would be maybe potentially willing to pay that much for the sustainability factor. Again, that is all very in the future. I still have a few bags that are on my wish list before I even consider going that route, but many people ask me why I don't have exotics, and here's my answer why. Let me know in the comments what videos I should do next. I love sharing my Hermes knowledge with you and also learning from you guys. Again, thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for following me. If you haven't already, go follow me on Instagram for so much more Hermes content. It's a lot more interactive, specifically on my Instagram stories and Instagram reels. Anyways, with much love.